Look, I just wanted to ask you one question, which is with artificial intelligence, agentic AI, and what HFS is calling services as software coming into the picture in a big, big way. I think nobody's questioning the why and the what for these things. What's the future of global business services in your mind? Where does that model go?
Well, I think it's the right question at the right time, Saurabh. I think I started in GBS or shared services back in '96 was my first center, a long time ago. Even back then, even in the 2000s and with the advent of GBS and Procter and Gamble, the end state was always like just kind of, I guess, in an entertaining fashion, it would say like it's a server and a guy and a dog, right? Like you would aim for GBS being this kind of monolithic digital events in some faraway area that shared services would just take place. It wasn't onshore, it wasn't offshore, it was just digital, right? Like even way back in the 2000s, we used to talk about that, server and a guy and a girl. I just think that right now, after I've done 4 or 5 of them, and my 6th one, I actually can see a pathway now with RPA to me was oversold a bit, but AI, agentic AI, the art form of learning, LLMs, I really do actually see a model now where it actually can be more of a virtual event. And I always talk about Ask GBS. I think Ask GBS is within my line of sight right now. Whereas back in the 2000s, we talked about it, but no one quite knew how we were going to get there, right? That back then the discussions were around BPO, ITO, onshore, offshore, and really proximity. Where is it going to be around the world? There's been a lot of energy around that. Now I really think there is a pathway to digital. And so what we kind of, said kind of in short fashion back in the 2000s was not really much way to get there. I think there's a pathway there now with agentic AI. That's why I've elected to, start my 6th GBS, because I do think there's a fast path to more of a digital Ask GBS experience.
Fantastic, Stephen, as always. Amazing insights, and thank you so much.
All right, thanks.
Thank you.